Alright, I want to talk to you about a bogus assignment. Okay, well it's not bogus like just looking at the assignment, but everything around it. You'll start to see what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm talking about the British literature research paper. We're supposed to pick a topic that interests us, okay, that's vague. It has to be controversial, a topic that's literature based. See, this is where the interested in you part doesn't come in. You then write a thesis statement, you write a paper, 6 to 8 pages, simple, right?
No.
I want to preface this by saying we were told we're not going to have a lot of outside work because he wants us to work diligently on this paper, specifically so we can get it done, get a paper that's well-rounded, get a paper that he's going to want to read. However, he didn't exactly hold true to this whole no outside work. We had to read 2 Shakespeare plays. That's... can't even remember what we wrote. What did we read? Oh yeah, we read... No, seriously, what did we read? Anyways, we read 2 Shakespeare plays. We were quizzed over every act of those plays that we read. 1. We said we weren't going to have outside reading.
That's a lot of outside reading.
We have weekly vocabulary tests, 20 words vocab quiz. Not that hard, but it's still outside work. We had to write a paper, a sonnet paper. Analyze the Shakespeare sonnet. See, like... we had to analyze a sonnet. We had a test over Shakespeare background. We had a test over 6 sonnets written by Shakespeare. You get 2 lines from each sonnet, any one of the random 6. You have to say which sonnet it's from, what's the theme of that sonnet, where is there a volta in that sonnet, and what does the volta mean in that sonnet. We have a test over John Donne sonnets, so Shakespeare and John Donne sonnets. We're double dipping in that regard. 80 note cards. We have to write 80 note cards. Just, you know, using our sources in that research paper. We pick one of our sources, write quotes from it that we're going to want to use in our research paper. However, there's no way we're going to be using 80 of those quotes. So why 80? We were given example papers that people had used. I counted roughly 30 quotes in each of them. Why not 40? Why not 40 note cards? We're not going to use 80. That seems a little bit, you know, over the board. And then not to mention we have homework in every other class. Finally, I'd also like to add, this one's kind of specific to my paper. I'm writing one about J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit, and one of my sources is The Letters of J.R.R. Tolkien. Okay, one thing about this book. It's literally every letter he's ever written. They documented that and put it in a book. It was edited and with the assistance of his son, but still, that's creepy. Like, who said that was okay, that he could use his letters? Like, if I wrote a bunch of personal letters to friends and family, I don't want those published. Now, I would love to sit down and write this paper. I really would. However, I don't have the substantial time in order to allocate the time I need to make this paper, you know, good. I don't mind writing papers. I think writing's cool. If you're expecting students to write a paper with all the other elements of your class I just mentioned, I guarantee you, very few of those papers are going to be worth a glance. That being said, look at this cool Hobbit I got. It's leather. Gold pages.